Welcome back to my channel. In today's message, Dr. Pastor Paul Eninch shares why it's so important to marry someone who genuinely loves and values your family. How they treat your loved ones says a lot about their heart, their maturity, and the kind of home you'll build together. Don't miss this wisdom-packed teaching that could shape your relationship decisions forever. Let's dive in.
Marry someone who truly values, truly loves, and values your family and loved ones. Truly loves and values your family and loved ones. The proof that the person values you is that he or she values your family, values your loved ones. The statement of Ruth, we use it many times during marriages. In Ruth chapter 1 verse 16, when Ruth was talking to Naomi, she said, "Entreat me not to leave you or to return from following after you. For where you go, I will go, and where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God shall be my God." This is classical of any love relationship. Young man, that woman you want to marry did not come out of Iroko tree. It's all right. It came out of a family that groomed her and grew with her. Mother, father, brother, sister. I remember a marriage many years ago. This young girl lost her mother very young, and her father raised her up. When she grew, she got a job with one of the institutions that make people to travel out of the country and so on, foreign mission posters. And it was very lucrative for her. So she decided to help her father to raise the rest of the children, since the father suffered to raise her. And that became a problem from the so-called husband. The man just stepped into her life, has no regard for her history, had no regard for how she grew. Just want this girl. If the next time you send money to your father, he said, "No, I have to help my father raise my siblings." He said, "No, that is before we got married, not now. Your money is no longer your money." What a useless man. Those are the kind of men that insult masculinity. Useless man. Put this girl under pressure. Put her under pressure. And on top of that, will be beating the hell out of her. He was a half-level qualification. Had an OND or something. Girl was a graduate, had a car. And that is one other challenge with marrying on equal yoking. And I've said it, ensure that the man is ahead of you where necessary and as much as possible. Otherwise, they will come with ego problem, inferiority complex. When they feel like they are less than their wife, they take it out physically. That marriage couldn't succeed. Because it couldn't succeed. By virtue of the fact that you can't help your siblings, by virtue of the abuse and everything, it couldn't work. Am I communicating? You didn't. The girl did not hatch out of rock. She came out of a family. Her mother shall become like your mother. Father shall become like your father. That is how life is, and vice versa. You know, there are girls who pray, "Lord, may I marry a man whose mother has already died, so that I don't have mother-in-law problem." What a wickedness of heart. So I don't have mother-in-law problem. Who told you there is mother-in-law problem? It depends on how you carry and conduct yourself, and depends on how you and your husband organize your life. The best friend of my mother was my wife. And every time I wanted to send something to my mother, I gave it to my wife, and my wife sent it to her. The two of us are one. So say, this girl knows how to take care of mother-in-law. And the money is coming from me. Guy, this girl knows how to take care of mother. In fact, if I have many of this type, God bless you. God bless. Every month, no month will pass. She won't send me provision. She will send me wrapper. She will send me money. What did I do to God to find this kind of daughter-in-law? I'll give her the money. She will pass it. I'll give her. If she wants to ask me anything, she will ask her. She is kinder to her than myself in her eyes. And I am okay like that. I mean, it depends on how you run your home. There are people, they are the ones that tear their wife down in front of their mother first. Tear their wife down in front of their father. Call this girl and advise her. You are talking to your mother and father like that, and talking about your wife like that. They will naturally side with you and naturally deal with this stranger that came to interfere with the peace of their son. But all said and done, wisdom is profitable to direct. Anybody whose family you don't want to accept, look for another person to marry. Did you hear what I just said? Anybody whose family you... Now, don't misunderstand me. There are families like everywhere where you have very wicked family people. Is that correct? Oh, very, very wicked family people. That is an understanding between you and your husband on how to handle such a situation. Okay? It's an understanding. Oh, if your husband himself is aware, he can't even go home because that's a challenge. So you know how to. But other than that, where a family is a neutral, normal, calm family, and you come and because you married, you scatter the home. No unity among siblings anymore because somebody arrived. That's not correct. The Lord will give us help. The Lord will give us understanding. I've seen a woman enter the home and stopped. I think they even wrote a letter to all the relations. Don't near this family. Yes. It was a law. Don't enter this family forever. Siblings, the same mother, the same father. They can't visit their brother's house. You know what happened at the end? The man came down with affliction. And the family that would have normally surrounded him, because who surrounds you determines what you survive. They couldn't be found. When they will arrive, the case has crossed road. And the worst thing that can happen to anybody is to be in suffering and your loved ones are not surrounding you. In Acts chapter 14 verse 20, it was those who surrounded Paul the apostle that caused him to survive when they stoned him to die. They surrounded him and caused him to survive. Please marry the person. Wow, time is up. The person who truly loves and values your family.
What a powerful reminder from Dr. Pastor Paul Enich. Love isn't complete without honor for family. If you were blessed by this message, please like, share, and subscribe for more life-changing teachings. Until next time, stay wise, stay prayerful, and build with love. God bless you.